All right. Hello, world. Welcome back. Today, I am talking about all the steps that I took in my business and my process of opening my business. So, previously, I said that the first step would be to let the state know that you would like to incorporate with them. And this is the main website. So, you can see there where it says dos.fl.gov/SUNBIZ. So the first step to opening the business would be to go to this website and go to the search records. You would go to your name. Well, you would go to a section that says search by name. And once you, let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh yeah, I can make that a lot bigger. So once you search by name, then you'll be able to see if the entity name you're trying to acquire has already been taken. And at that point, you can, if it's not taken, you can go to start a business. And what I did was I went to limited liability, and that's how I started my single member in Florida. And then I went to the IRS and gave them the document number that was issued to me by the state, and they went through a review process and gave me a EIN number. The link to all of these will be in each video that corresponds with the information. And on this page, you're able to see the apply for an EIN. There's also a EIN video. So you could tap on that link and be able to see a video of what exactly is happening on the page. Then the next thing I did was I let the state of Florida know that I am doing business. And so I came to this website, the Florida Department of Revenue, and I went to register or pay taxes. And I signed up for an account. I gave them all of my information corresponding to my business. And any tax that is accrued from the relative activities, that's where you would pay. So, for instance, if you have a property and you have to pay your property tax, this is where your property tax would go to for the state. Or, for instance, if you have a website and you sell physical goods that move through physical space, not digital products, but physical ones, those will also have to be reported here with the state so that your taxes can be collected. Then the next thing I did was Dun & Bradstreet, and this one took a little while because I signed up for the free membership. So I applied to be a part of the platform, give them my credentials, and I had to wait about a month. In the meanwhile of waiting for a month, decided it would be a good time to get a website because I've noticed that a lot of businesses are asking me for my website. And so now I can go back and fill out that I have a website. The website is provided by Streamlabs and they are free. And I particularly use it for streaming, but there's more on that later. And today I am talking about the bank that I use. So previously I had recommended a bank called Grasshopper Bank, really great rates. But after doing a little bit more research, I realized that the the advertised rate was at was at that rate because there was a minimum investment required in order to obtain the benefits of having the service. And so I decided that, okay, well, I just need some help to be able to find credits that's going to help me. So I signed up here, and once I got inside, I was able to use my DUNS number to sign up for a credit card. So now they are looking on my behalf to show that my credit is tied to some of the application, and the AI is moving them in a direction to let people know that I am interested, and these are what I would be interested in. And if maybe they see something they like, they'll go ahead and send it back. And those were the recap of everything that we've been over so far. Now, the actual bank, because they have a bank too, but I did not sign up with their bank program. But this platform is another bank solution, and the web address for all these videos and their corresponding information will be in the description. And the reason I chose this bank is for the purpose of how I run my business. So every business will be a little bit different, and some business will, well, all business will have their employees that you pay, and you go through the payroll service and you pay the tax, and everything gets pulled out on some platforms. If you were to use like Square, if you're a single member LLC, Square will go ahead and incorporate everything together so that way all the taxes can be calculated at the same time, but it's only for single members. So if you have like a service that you're directly dealing with the customer, you can forward them to your Square website because everything is integrated, and all their fees are pretty good. And they have a live support, so you can call support, talk to someone, and get a little bit more information. And I also offer a service of explaining all of these things in a little bit more detail. Maybe if you're going through the process and you realize that you're getting stuck, you could let me know on Patreon, and I'll be happy to help you in Discord, because Discord is the talking platform. Can't talk on Patreon. It's more of a upload, and it's more of a social media area. But most of the action, well, all the action will be happening in Discord, where we can speak privately in a secured room, and I am open to any questions that may assist you along the process. So, the main reason I chose this bank is because the way I pay myself, it works a lot better for me, because a lot of the overhead fees that would normally apply to certain business don't apply to me. And so the best solution for me was this one, because I got the service that I needed, only the ones that I needed. I didn't have to pay the extra for the software, because the software was just the software was just bloated on some platforms. Like for instance, Square, not Square, QuickBooks. So QuickBooks is a software that can track and offer you basically the same features as Square. But QuickBooks, when I went to their platform, I saw they had a free bank account. And I previously remember having running a business with them. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to approach them for the bank account. The bank account was not approved because I did not have I didn't have any of the other business features that were needed to support it actually set up yet. So I went there for the free bank account, and I said, okay, well, I'll sign up for all of the features. And I think I ended up signing up for about four features. And QuickBooks is expensive. Every month they are charging you for the software, and the software is on my system like it doesn't run very quickly. So I just needed something a little bit more lightweight. And the way I utilize this software, it tracks all of my, because this is my main bank, it tracks all of my ins and out from all platforms. And I'm able to just utilize this without fees. So that is the most important part about all of this is Square cost money and QuickBooks cost money. But to use this platform, I am gaining no additional fees. The money that I earn goes in. I am able to issue invoices and I am able to completely run my business from a free bank account, which isn't like it isn't like Grasshopper and doesn't get interest on the money in my account, but that's more of a savings account, and that's what we're going to be talking about next week. But I am trying to keep my videos short so that they are easy to get through because these process did take me a really long time to go through and make sure everything was congruent, make sure that all the information I'm providing is accurate so that when I do set up my business so I can have and maintain generational wealth, it's easy for me to understand what I did and how I did it because I documented everything along the way. I opened up the browsers in the order and I'm just going through the same way I went through them naturally. That's how I'm sharing on the platform. So if someone was to see my content and decide that they want to embark on this journey, just know that it doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. There is going to be some overhead start, and I do recommend that you have at least 3 months worth of savings in the business and you have at least 6 months worth of savings in your personal savings account so that way you can maintain all your current bills while focusing on your business because that is going to be the best way to ensure that you can maintain your lifestyle while focusing on making your business grow. And the probational period is typically 90 days. So within 90 days, you'll know if that's the business for you. But it's really easy to just quit and give up and just say, ah, it's too much. I might as well just get out now. But think about it. Every large business started somewhere. And if you can just stick with it, it might not be today and it might not be tomorrow, but just take your time and keep putting in effort whenever you can. The more effort you put in, the faster it'll grow because it's only waiting on the energy that you can provide in order to grow. But I'm going to be ending the video here. And I want to thank everyone for joining. Thank you all for subscribing. Please subscribe if you're not already and do all the YouTube things. And I want everyone to remember to go outside, touch the ground, look at the sky, and stay hydrated. There's a lot of people who are not able to enjoy those simple pleasures, and so I want to have a moment of silence for them. Thank you all for watching.